Okay, YouTubers, this is my quick comparisons between all Dr. Dre over-ear headphones. And what I have here is the Beats by Dr. Dre Pro, Studios, and Solo HD versions. As far as style-wise goes, the Beats by Dr. Dre Pro are Lumina bass, pretty much like the whole base of the headphone itself. The whole structure is pretty much done in this aluminum finish, which makes them a little heavier than the other two. Actually, a lot heavier. But the design and the way that they work are totally superior, in my opinion, to the Solos and the Studios. With the Studios, the base of them, the Studios and the Solos pretty much are built the same way as far as the material. They both are done in like a hard plastic, which is okay, but at the same time, you don't feel as comfortable with them as you do with the Pros. Overall, I would say all of them have great quality builds. Like the Pros have a longer lasting material as the foundation, but overall, like, they all should last you pretty long as you take care of them. Now let's get to what's important, the sound. If you've seen my previous videos as far as my review on the Studios or my in-depth review comparison between the Studios and Pros, I was saying, pretty much that the sound quality of these are equivalent to the sound quality of the Pros. I am noticing a slight difference. I wouldn't say it's a huge difference, but there is a difference between the Pros and the Studios. And for the money, I would say it's worth it. If you're like a DJ or someone who's in producing music and stuff like that, I really need to hear every little, part of the music. The Pros are what, and the name of them pretty much tells you right there, what they're for. The Pros are more for professional use. For the everyday average listener who just like hearing great music and like, hearing it like studio quality, the Studio's for you. Solos, now if I had the Solos by myself or by themselves, I would think the Solo HDs were the greatest headphones ever. Like, I would feel like I would be totally happy with those. I would think like, dang, these headphones are freaking rocking, because the bass in those are crazy. Like when I first got those and I was listening to it, a smile came to my face instantly, because I was like, damn, these these sound really good. Like I was really like bobbing my head, and for a second, I started to think like, damn, maybe they sound better than the Studios and the Pros, and I'm thinking like, how can this be? So, once I actually got around to like listening to certain songs and then switching headphones and then, trying to see which one had the better quality, I've noticed that, yes, the Solos have great bass, but they're limited as far as sound, as far as clarity, and as far as highs. Like they're not as loud as crisp as the Studios or the Pros, which, like I said, if you own these, the Solos, I can see you being completely happy with those. Because they are great headphones. They sound great. The bass is crazy. But they're limited. Like, you don't get that extra. Like some songs I was listening to, I was feeling like, damn, like it's, I'm not getting it. Like I was, I'm grooving to the bass on it, but I'm not getting the mids and highs as crisp as I would like for it to be. And which was what made me fall in love with the Studios, is because, I was getting the bass, I was getting the clarity, I was getting the highs, the great highs and mids, and it was just, it was great. And that's why I was just I am to this day still in love with the Studios. Now the Pros, I would have to say, my previous review of those wasn't that great, and I still stand by, as far as the design, and yeah, they're great looking. The design is, the material they use to make those are great and long lasting. That these are going to last you for a long time, but the fact that they hurt when you wear them after a while is just, it could be a huge problem for some people, and it's a problem for me at times. I still wear them, I still use them, and I love them, but it sucks because I can never wear those to the gym. I can never wear those to the gym. And that's where I get the most use out of my headphones, is in the gym nowadays. I won't wear those in public, period, really. Like, they look nice, I know that, but to me, they're just, I don't know. to me, they're kind of like the white iPad. They just stand out too much. Like, you know, some people want that. Some people look for that. Some people buy items just for that. Like, I've seen reviews on iPads 2s where people like, I got the white because I don't want to get black, and have people say, oh, shit, that's the, you know, you don't got the new iPad. The new iPad 2's out. You know, you're late. You know, and people want other people to know instantly that they got the new shit. And me, I feel like, you know, I don't live my life trying to get compliments from other people. You know, I'm doing what makes me happy. So when I go out, I'm having these studios. You know, like, of course I can wear these just to prove to everyone, or try to have people think like, oh shit, he has the top of the line. You know, everyone has these, or everyone has the studios, but you know, he has the pros. That me, I don't care about that. You know, like, I really find that ridiculous for people to even come out of their mouths to say, you know, and use that as a point to buying something, or just to have to get compliments from someone else. Which I think on some level we all do it. We all buy things, and you know, not necessarily look for compliments, but definitely appreciate the compliments when they come. And to the point where you may even subconsciously do that just to get compliments, you know, to get those compliments. And to me, I'm at that point in my life, I'm at the age where, it's not even necessarily I'm at the age because I'm still young, but it's just that, you know, I'm at the point in my life, I have kids, you know, I have different priorities. Or like, you know, I'm more about making myself happy. I don't care if this person is happy, if that person is happy. I'm more about making myself happy. And honestly, what makes me the most happy out of these three headphones, these three lovely headphones, I must add, like, I'm not downing one or the other. I'm in love with these. Like, if I could totally just black out the other ones, I'm in love with the studios. Simple fact, they're perfect. They're a perfect combination of design, style, sound, everything. They look great, they feel great, and they sound great. These over here, they look great, they sound great, feel great, not so much. These over here, they look great, they sound great. Wait, let's start that over. They look great, they feel great, sound great, and it sounds great, but not as great as possible. You know, these are just, you know, these. When someone asked me just the other day if it's worth spending an extra $100 to get the studios over the solos, and my answer to that was most definitely it is. You know, it's worth it. I mean, if it wasn't, I don't think they would sell it. And I'm not saying that just because they sell it for more, it must mean it's worth it. It's worth it to me because the sound is more. You get more of a what's the word I'm looking for? You get more of an expansion of sound with these. Like, you're not like with these. I feel like you're in a bubble, and like it kind of just stays in there. With these, it's like this. You know, it goes. You get more for the buck with these. With these, I would say these are something like this. So these are like this, and these are like that. Tad bit more. But these over here, I would say they're very limited, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have these, own these, or use those, this right here would sound great, because especially if you compare it to something like some earbuds you get from Apple, where there's just shits like this. You know, so this is great. You know, at that point. But when you come from listening to something like this and you hear something like this, it's lovely. So with that being said, right now I would say you have to go with what works with your pockets. And I say that because there's a price difference between all of them. You know, if you just love music and you're just listening to music regularly on your iPhone, on your MP3 player, MP4 player, whatever you have to listen to music, and you just listen to the regular, and you're just like, kind of like me, like you're just listening to them on a bus, or you're listening to them at school, you're listening to them at the gym, listening to them whatever. I think, you know, for the price, the solos are great. I think you can't really ask for more with that. Like, they're great headphones. But if you just want that little extra, you know, and the fact, you know, these kind of just sit on your ear, they're still comfortable for whatever reason, as compared to the Pros where they have that same round shape design, but you know they're not as comfortable. Like this, you get more pressure. They're more of a force to be reckoned with than these. These aren't so bad. They still feel comfortable with me. Like I don't have any problems with wearing those. But you know, if you're gonna spend, what is it, $250 after tax and all that, I say put that other extra. It's not even quite of 100. It's like 339 if you get them, like 336 if you buy them at Best Buy. And of course, if you get them off the website, then they're $350. So let's just say an extra $75 to $100. I would say it's definitely worth to go ahead and get the studios. It's worth it, in my opinion. Now, if you just trying, you know, like if you're just the kind of person who's really into music, when I say really into music, not just listening, like actually producing your own music and DJing, and really need to get the best you can get for $450, then definitely go with the Pros. Cause you're gonna get, I admit, they have a little bit more something when it comes to clarity and actually hearing certain things in songs, and just having that extra expand in the music, like that extra. I'm not really a music, you know, person when it comes to that, like the technical side of it, but I know you get more out of these headphones, if that makes sense to you. If it's just what I'm trying to tell you, if you can understand, like you get more out of those headphones, and if you're using them for a professional basis, definitely go with the Pros. So like I said, I want to end it off by saying all three headphones are great. I love them. And I actually only got the Solo HDs to do this comparison. I've actually put these up in a giveaway. And, you know, I know whoever gets them are going to love them. Especially if you don't have any of these. Like, you're going to love these headphones. Like, no worries about that. I've actually got these up in the giveaway as well. But I plan on getting some custom made ones from, what's the colorway place? So like they're still gonna be white, but I'm gonna add a little more to them. So like I plan on getting those. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and let these two go here and keep these. You know, but I'm gonna get some more. I can't totally get rid of these and not have these anymore. So that's my review and my comparison between the three. I hope this helps people. You know, I've done the other one before because I feel like this was the most popular one. But I've been getting a lot of questions about the HDs and Solos, and I hate to get kind of questions like that and not really know. So I got them just purpose to check them out, see what they're like, and I love them. They're pretty good. They're decent headphones. I'm actually got some for my son, and he loves them. So with that being said, you know, make sure if you haven't already, check out my giveaway video. You know, if you're already in that video, already entered into that contest, good luck to you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time.